And welcome back to the channel. It's me, Willie. In today's video, we're going to be writing a song like the Irish rock band My Bloody Valentine from Dublin. Now, the song we're going to be writing today is actually going to be influenced by their song, Soon, which has over 16 million plays on Spotify. Now, I will go ahead and leave a link in the bio so you can check it out. If you want, pause the video if you haven't heard the song already. Pause the video, check out the song, and come back. Now, before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Hit the bell notification so you know when I post a new video like this one. You can also follow me on Instagram at Banana Labs on YouTube. Now, today's instruments are going to include some real drums, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, bass, vocals, shakers, and tambourine. Now, don't forget, if you have zero patience whatsoever, you can go ahead and fast forward the video to the end to hear the final track. If not, you can stick around with the rest of us as we build this track. Now let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, so now I know that the song Soon by My Bloody Valentine is in the key of F sharp major. We're just gonna end up keeping our song in that same key so that we get that same style vocals with that vocal range as well. So I know the bass is kind of like walks a little bit, and it kind of just chills on this one chord. Theirs goes that a few times. I don't hear any minor chords in that song, to be honest, so I'm pretty sure they're all major. I was thinking like with the electric guitar, we can just kind of just chill on this this sort of octave. And then they have a guitar kind of going something like that. I was gonna say but I'm trying not to cuss too much on this channel. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so they go something like, I'm thinking about like hitting a well, actually slapping on like a I don't know, like some sort of ping pong delay or even simple delay, and just kind of going. Maybe semi palm muted with, of course, our octave. Bass, of course, following along. Now for the verse parts, instead of kind of going from the B major to an A major, ooh, it sounds kind of sketchy, but we're gonna keep rolling with it. I'm gonna go with the kind of thinking of like adding some extra riffs in there, you know. So, and then of course the drums, I was definitely gonna consider just keeping it busy like My Bloody Valentine's track. So we got those elements. It's just now it's like structuring it, right? Like I don't know when I'm gonna throw this riff in. That can probably go like after a verse. Definitely, I want that part to be open. You know, splashing on the ride, some tambourine, some shakers. Keep it as busy as possible and as big as possible. So we can definitely start off though the song just kind of chilling. And then so a verse, we can just jump into the verse. Just go straight into that. We need some sort of transition. But yeah, we're definitely gonna take, like, if we're gonna steal anything, it's definitely gonna be that little part, just because I love it, not because I can't think of anything else. But I really love the part where it goes that sounds really cool, really melodic. And that's kind of our own, because they don't go to that descending, you know, those chords. They just kind of stay on that D major. But we're gonna go. All right, so now the transition. Let's say that was our last part. Actually, let's go from that last little part to the transition. Now, see, we need to go. I don't just want to go to like a build up, like. And we can even do like a little lead solo part right there if we want. But I don't want to do that build up because in the previous video we did a build up like that, you know, and I don't want to rely on those types of build-ups. So we need to find a transition. Okay, I got it. We won't do a build-up, but we'll just go back to that vamp part where it's like so after we go, just kind of chill right here. be a drum fill. The bass seems kind of busy, so for the bass, I don't know if that's what they do in the song. I highly doubt they play those same notes, but it is something like that, right? So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna alternate between these notes, like this riff, there's that one, and then there's this one. So I'm gonna go back and forth, like, and so forth. You get it. Anyway, that's the idea of the song. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna record this reference track so that I can record the drums and the other instruments over it. Let's go ahead and track the instruments, shall we? Alright, so let's do the kick. Let's loop that. And right here, as usual, I drop it down to a -3 transpose. And I do that for the snare as well as the overhead, just in case you've been missing out on some of these videos. Kick. It's a little bit more beefy with the compression, the EQ, and the saturation warms it up, I find. Snare. Pocket snare. A little more snappy. Alright, now the overhead. A little bit more wider, as you can tell. We can take off the reverb. And I also want to tighten it up by using Smack Attack. I'll put it right here. That should do it. Listen, you can hear the difference. Without the Smack Attack and with. It's more tamed, as you can tell. Alright, let's move on. Tambourine. Let me shut the rest off. Let's just hear the tambourine. Could take out any low end we don't want. Kind of tuck those highs right there. Saturation usually warms it up and it goes soft. And we do want some reverb on this. Smooth it out. We'll take out the chorus, a little bit of diffusion. Let's drop those lows. We can pan as well. To the left. Shaker we'll put on the right. Let's see. We can copy paste these changes. Right. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's go to bass. Compression. Tighten it up a little bit. EQ. That sounds cool. Now what we can do here is we'll keep the lows. Where is it at? Glue compressor, excuse me. A side chain on the kick so that it ducks every time the kick hits. Kind of hear it breathing a little bit. Saturation. Alright, now what I usually do is I will duplicate the bass. This one I'm going to label as high, and this one we can label as low. So the top bass track we're going to focus on the low frequencies. This one we're going to go high and grit. So check this out. This is our second bass, or a duplicate if you will. Hear that? More gritty. But since we put more drive and output a little bit, we have to lower the volume. Just a little bit. Let's hear both of them. Take out the low. That's just the high. Take out the high, just the low. Hear that? Alright, and then, so that's the bass. They have the same effects, so I don't have to worry about that. Guitar now. This would be our rhythm guitar. Saturation. And now we can start kind of working out the levels. forgot. I usually do, let me shut these off. I will usually add, like effects to the overall group track for the drums. It should be drum group. And I have the smack attack to tighten things up. I brighten it up a little bit right here. And then I also have the J37 stereo tape simulator. Sounds beefy, right? Well, I think it sounds beefy. Alright. Now let's go ahead and work on the lead guitar. Lower this rhythm a little bit. Alright, now let's go ahead and mess with the vocals. Shut all of this off.
What do I see in myself? So cruel. Whoever said it's true.
I do have vocals. Let's see what we have here. I do have vocals. Let's see what we have here.
What do I see in myself? So cruel. Whoever said it's true.
And I think the vocals are kind of buried in the song soon. So maybe we can kind of bury ours a little bit. Almost muffled, because you can't really hear, like, the vocals aren't clear on that song to me, which is cool because that's like, you know, that's the aesthetic, you know, that's the whole vibe.
Is it time to ask for more?
think we're pretty much there. Besides like cleaning up the the space in between the takes. Now always remember to give your ears a rest, because what you hear now isn't always like the final mix. Always want to give your ears some rest. And then what I do is I'll go on here in the master and I will drop in a master track. Now all these are pre-made. These are ones that I put together, all these presets. As you can see, it includes the J37 stereo master tape simulator. We got compression, EQ, and of course the tape simulator. So let's hear it. Just hear a little Now what we can do to make it a little bit wider sounding or bigger sounding, we can duplicate the guitar, the rhythm guitar, and I'll go ahead and highlight. Well, that took forever. Command J will consolidate that track. So if you see any little spaces that are cut off, if I highlight the whole track, it will consolidate it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is turn off the grid, and I'm going to pull one a little bit back. So check it out. So check it out now. So now we have the rhythm guitar hard left. Actually, we can do hard left, hard right. The one on the right is lowered just a little bit so that it gives us also space for our lead. And our lead's going to be a little bit like around 2, 3 o'clock. It gives it that almost natural chorus effect sound. If it's too much for you guys, you don't have to do that, but I like to do that just to give it like some organic effect, if you will. Let's hear it. So let's hear it now. Lower the vocals a little bit. Nothing major here, folks. That's pretty much more or less how I would mix this song. All I'm going to do now is just kind of trim the fat a little bit. Keep what we want, what we don't want. And that's about it. Alright, now let me get you guys to the end of the video so that you can hear the final track with all the adjustments from beginning to end.
And that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching the video if you've made it this far from beginning to end. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, exhausting, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Hit the bell notification so you know when I post a new video like this one. You can also follow me on Instagram at Banana Labs on YouTube. Also, go ahead and let me know your thoughts about this song in the comment section down below. And if you have any requests of one of your favorite artists that you'd like me to write a song like, you can also drop that in that comment box down below. Thank you guys for the support. And since you're here, go ahead and check out the rest of my videos. Oh hey, and until the next one, have fun and keep creating. It's me, Willie.